You've seen it in textbooks, you've heard it in documentaries, and maybe you've pretended to understand it. E equals mc². It looks simple, just 3 letters and a number. But inside this tiny equation is a universe-shifting idea. Today, let's break it down, calmly, clearly, and see why this one equation changed everything we know about reality. Let's start with the basics. E is energy, m is mass, c is the speed of light, squared. So the equation tells us that energy and mass are actually the same thing, just in different forms. Mass can become energy, and energy can become mass. It's like saying ice and water are the same, just different states of H2O. Except now we're talking about the building blocks of the universe. When Einstein published his paper in 1905, he wasn't trying to make a physics slogan. He was solving a problem in special relativity. His theory about how space and time behave at high speeds. What he realized is, when something has mass, it also carries energy, even when it's not moving. Before this, people thought energy only came from motion, like kinetic energy, heat, or electricity. But Einstein showed that mass itself contains an enormous amount of locked-in energy. He called it rest energy. Even a paperclip sitting on your desk is packed with invisible energy just by existing. Why square the speed of light? Well, c² is a huge number. The speed of light is roughly 300,000 kilometers per second. Square that, and you get a number so massive that even a tiny bit of mass turns into a huge amount of energy. This tells us something profound. Even small objects have an incredible energy potential, if you could unlock it. That's the secret behind nuclear reactions, and why E equals mc² is printed in every science museum on Earth. Let's look at an example, the sun. Inside the sun, hydrogen atoms are constantly being fused together. In the process, some of their mass disappears, but it doesn't vanish. That missing mass turns into light and heat, the sunlight that warms your skin. This is mass becoming energy, exactly as Einstein predicted. The same principle powers nuclear reactors, and tragically, nuclear weapons. Split or fuse atoms, and a sliver of mass becomes a burst of energy. That's E equals mc² in action. Here's where it gets even deeper. If mass is energy and energy is everywhere, then the line between things and forces starts to blur. Your body, made of particles, each with mass and therefore energy. The warmth in your hand? That's energy. And according to Einstein, it's fundamentally no different from mass. It's all part of the same universal fabric. So in a way, E equals mc² reminds us that the universe is not made of separate pieces. It's all connected, just showing up in different forms. Just like psychiatrist Terry Cooper's explored how isolation affects the human brain in unexpected ways, Einstein explored how mass and energy, two things we thought were separate, are actually one. Both thinkers looked at something familiar and saw something hidden inside it. Einstein once said, kind of paraphrased, "The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It's the source of all true science." And in many ways, E equals mc² is science's most beautiful mystery, made visible. This isn't just math, this is a new way of seeing the world. That lump of coal, a battery of potential energy, that peanut butter sandwich, a bundle of mass that fuels your body, even your thoughts and heartbeat, all made possible by the energy locked inside atoms. So next time you see E equals mc², don't just glaze over. Remember, it's not just an equation, it's the hidden code behind everything that exists, including you. If this gave you a little brain spark today, give it a like. If you've got a science-curious friend, share it with them. And if you want more calm, thoughtful videos that make complex ideas simple, subscribe and stay curious. Thanks for watching.